Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aiden. Welcome back to Miraculous Monday. Now, last week we did not hit a bingo. Here's the bingo card for this week. Back with another week, obviously. So we're just gonna go ahead and hop right into this video. Shanghai Special AU, where Marinette doesn't literally stalk Adrian across the world. You must go with me to Shanghai at once. I need this package delivered right away. Sorry guys, I'm gonna be late. I have to drop off a package for my uncle in Shanghai. Wow, what a coincidence. I actually have to cancel because my father's holding an event there. How about you join us and we can pay for your uncle's restaurant, or we can pay your uncle's restaurant a visit. OMG, play and ride with Adrian. Marinette, you're back. Oh man, that's so good. I love that. What? Although, is there even a group chat with let's see. Oh, I guess, okay, this is more of a DM. Although, well, no, I guess, okay, no, I guess this would be a group chat, because I think Ollie is probably down there saying OMG. But I don't think do they have a group chat? I would imagine that they would, but I don't think it's actually officially been confirmed that they've had a group chat. You'd think that they would have one, but I don't know, maybe they don't. But this would be so cool. But I feel like Adrian would be too busy to actually respond. Like, well, I don't know, his father kind of ignores him, so I guess, you know, he's got a lot of free time. And he's Cat Noir, so, you know, I'm sure he's got some time to kill if he's doing superhero work, but, well, maybe not with the superhero work anymore, but regardless, this is pretty nice. I like this. This is like a nice wholesome version where, like, as the title says, where Merida doesn't actually literally stalk Adrian, so very nice. I like it. Agrest, give her personal space. You're gonna give the girl a heart attack. We got this scene in, what was the episode? I know it. I know it. It's at the back of my head. I don't remember what it is. All right, let's see. What's the next thing? This one, is this from the finale? The season 3 finale? It might be from the season 3 finale. I don't remember for sure, but I think maybe it is? I don't know. Man, I'm so disappointed. I know for a fact that I know the previous screenshots. Oh, there's 3. There's 3 here. All right, what's the next one? This one, I want to say it's the New York special when they're in the plane and he's helping her. I think that's when that's from. I think that's right. You'll have to let me know if I'm wrong, but man, I know for a fact, I know that first one. But it's not coming to me right now, so you're gonna have to let me know down in the comments. Cat Noir costume redesign concept. This kind of goes back to the previous video where we talked about Ladybug's concept, or not concept, but Ladybug's design and how we would change that. Okay, this looks cool. I like it. I think actually I prefer the original, but it does look interesting. I think maybe part of the reason why I don't like this one as much is because he looks a little like a child, very similar to the movie. He looks like this is like one of those like costumes that you get like at a Halloween shop or whatever, and it looks like he's a little kid dressing up. But as far as the concept goes, I like it. I think I do prefer the original one, but this one does look good. I like it. Nice hoodie. I feel sorry for her. There's nothing here. Plague, says Dusu, trapped inside the Miraculous. Rest in peace, Dusu. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did Dusu's personality change after the Miraculous was fixed? I don't remember. I feel like I remember having some sort of conversation about that, but I don't remember if that actually happened or not. I'm just remembering that we had a conversation about that at some point. So, was Dusu's bad personality, because she was sort of siding with, you know, Gabriel and Natalie, I think, right? So, was that because the Peacock Miraculous was damaged, and now that it's fixed, she can realize that what they're doing is bad? I feel like I'd have to go back and rewatch the interaction between Nudu and Dusu, but at the moment, I'm not really remembering it. But, yeah. Rest in peace, Dusu. Just notice this scene in Ladybug where Chloe is protecting Sabrina with her body. You know, I don't remember this specifically, but this feels so out of character for Chloe. Like, I feel like she'd be like, protect me, Sabrina. I feel like, I don't know. that probably wasn't an error. Like maybe they're trying to say that Chloe actually does care a little bit about Sabrina, but at the same time, I feel like that's really out of her character. So I don't know how I feel about this one. I feel like it probably should be the other way around, where, you know, Chloe's like, protect me, Sabrina, otherwise we're no longer friends. But I don't know. Well, I guess this is around the time when she's trying to you know, be like a hero, right? So I suppose if she's trying to act like Queen Bee, then I suppose maybe this isn't as out of character. So I suppose that makes sense. That does make sense now. Could this be? I mean, the hair, eyes, eyebrows both match one of the two supposed parents. Interesting idea, I suppose. It would make sense from like a business standpoint, because obviously Nadia is, you know, she works alongside Alec, right? Sort of in the same business. So that would make sense, I suppose. I don't know. I could see it. I don't know as much about Jagged's manager. Probably not. That's probably more coincidence. But I think Manol, it's a possibility. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get that explained at some point in the future, because it does make sense. Still salty. What we wanted versus what we got. Yeah, they really did him dirty. But here's the thing. Here's why. More for Aspic, I think. Not so much of Snake Noir. That's what his name is, right? I think. More so for Aspic. They wanted, at least this is what I think. This is me giving them justification for the terrible design. I think what their plan was for that was to make the design purposefully bad, so that way when people saw it, they were like, man, I really don't like this design. So that way they don't get attached to it, because obviously the Snake Miraculous went to Luca, right? So if they make Aspic's design bad, then it's easier for the fans to be like, okay, we like Luca having the Snake Miraculous better than we like Adrian having it, right? So I think that's sort of the mentality behind it. And then also sort of in the same vein, they kind of have to relate the I suppose Snake Noir design to the Aspic design, which I think is why we got what we got, is because it's a combination of the Cat Noir design and the Aspic design. So that makes sense because he's not showing any hair, but I guess you could argue that, oh, maybe, you know, Cat Noir's design shows hair, so why isn't the Snake Noir? I think it's similar again to, you know, it looking bad. This is sort of a one-time thing. So I think they're like, all right, let's make it look bad so that way the fans don't get too attached, right? Because, you know, the Viperion's design looks so good. Like, he has one of the best designs out of all the superheroes, right? It just looks really good. So definitely glad that, you know, he got the good design versus Aspic. Because, you know, had them been switched, people would have been like, man, I wish we could have gotten just Adrian having the Snake Miraculous, because his design just looks so much better. So that'd be my explanation. That's me giving them justification, because, yeah, the designs are absolute garbage. The Agrests, episode 22, Happy Back to School. Fly away, my little Akuma. Cataclysm. I have an exam in an hour, and you're not going to Akumatize someone today. How did you get up there? We saw one of these last week too. Yeah, that's funny. Cat Noir having an exam. Have we seen them take an exam yet? I don't know if we've actually like seen them take an exam or have to prepare for an exam. I assume they have exams in France, right? Like they definitely have exams, right? Surely they do. People from France, can you back up that claim? I'm pretty sure they do. My guess would be that they do. But yeah, I think that'd be interesting, because you would think that like during that time, stress levels would be really high, right? So you'd think that'd be actually a really good time to Akumatize people, right? Because, you know, they're getting emotional, stressing out about this exam, and then after it, if they, you know, spent so much time studying, they flunked the exam, perfect Akumatization victim there. And, you know, there's hundreds, definitely thousands of kids in the country, although I know he focuses more into Paris, But you know, there's, I'm sure, plenty of opportunities for Hawkmoth to akumatize somebody who just flunked their exam, even though they were trying really hard. So I feel like that's a pretty good plot point, or I suppose episode idea, because we haven't really seen that. And then, you know, we would also be able to see more about like Ladybug trying to stress because, you know, she's got her guardian duty, she's got, you know, school, and then on top of that, exams. So it would just add like another level of, you know, we get to see the struggles that Marina has to go through. So I don't know, I'd like to see that. Every Miracular's biggest nightmare. Are you going to sleep? Yes, I am. And now shut up. Miraculous will come to an end in the future. Sad. Well, okay, yes, that's true, but everything comes to an end in the future, right? So let's enjoy it while we have it, right? And then obviously we've still got at least like four more years of confirmed content, and that's if it doesn't get pushed back, which is likely going to be pushed back to some degree. So probably likely 5 years that we already have confirmed. 5 more years, guys, at least. And then, you know, if it still is super popular, which it's like the #1 kids show in the world, so, you know, that's not really an issue right now. So, you know, if they keep doing spin-off series and they just keep prolonging it, it could potentially go on for more than just the 5 years that we have in the future. So, and assuming that it just keeps getting more popularity like it does each year, it's not going away, guys, at least anytime soon, unless if you consider 5 years to be soon. So chillax, guys, 5 years minimum, most likely. And that's just the confirmed content as of right now. So in a year, they may be like, oh yeah, so, you know, we do have a season 6 and 7 planned, but now we're going up to season 10. And then that gives us another like 5 years or 3 years or however long. So don't worry, guys. We got plenty of time. If you could change one thing about Cat Noir, what would it be and why? You know, we had this with Adrian last week, and I'm gonna just repeat the answer that I had last week. I'll keep it short because, you know, I already talked about it last week. The one thing, I like Cat Noir's design a lot, so there's not really much design-wise I would change. I would just change how much screen time he gets, right? Technically, he's a main character, but he's not treated like one. So I would just make him more of a main character, right? Have some episodes where Marinette's the focus, have some where Adrian's the focus. That's what I would do, right? Because we just don't see Cat Noir / Adrian like at all, and it's very sad. So that's pretty much what I would change about Cat Noir. Probably not what they were looking for with the prompt here, but that's just what I would do. What about this? When to feel old, Kagami debuted 4 years ago. Yeah. That's true. But I will say, I was not a part of the fandom when she debuted. She debuted in season 2. Season 2. What was it? What was it called? It's something with an R, right? I know what it is. It's not coming to me right now. It's the episode where she got akumatized for, because I guess, well, let's see. She was mad that she lost in fencing. Or no. Yes, but she was more mad at Marinette for calling the wrong call, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, that's when she debuted. I started watching back... What was the first episode that I made a review on? It was either Godzilla. I'm pretty sure it was not. I'm pretty sure the first episode review that I actually did was on... What was it? It was on... Siren, that's what it was called. Pretty sure that was the first like episode review that I ever did. So yeah, that was in season 2. There may have been a few before that as well, like Zombitsu. I know that I did one on that. So just depending on the order of which they aired. But it was somewhere around that time. So actually, Kagami debuted before I started making videos on Miraculous. So yeah, fun fact. I haven't been doing this for 4 years yet. Well, this channel has been around for I think 4 years. But not yet, actually. 4 years coming in a few months. But it's been... When did I start doing Miraculous? I don't know. Whenever... It was probably like 3 years ago that I started doing actual Miraculous content. So, yeah, a little fun fact for you. Seriously, he wears those orange shoes with everything. Adrian be like... And me, you're wearing that shirt with those shoes? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't care as much about fashion and, you know, making sure everything matches, but I don't think it looks particularly bad. I think there may have been a better color choice, but I don't think... they do stand out a little bit, but it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing ever, right? I don't know. You may disagree with that. And maybe it's just because I'm not very picky, but I don't think it's that bad. I mean, could be better, but it's not bad. Explain to me why there are 4 ships for 2 characters. Credit for this edit is on the picture. Adrian at Lady Noir, Mari Chat, and Ladrian. Well, dear poster, welcome to the fandom, because clearly you haven't been here for very long. 4 ships for 2 characters, because in the universe they're not, like, that's probably a bad way to put it. In the show, as the characters, they're seen as different people because they don't know their identities yet. But technically, yes, they are the same thing. And once they have a reveal, they will know. And then it'll all be the same. But until then, they don't know that. So that's why there are 4 ships. Because some people like the personality of, Mari Chat better than the personality of Ladrian. Ladrian is overwhelmingly the worst one, I suppose is an accurate way to put it. Yeah, that works. So, yes. Mari Chat's actually the number 1. Then I think Adrian is number 2, then Lady Noir, then Ladrian. I'm trying to remember back from the poll that I made a few years ago, which I'll have to do another one. I plan to do another one soon. But at least from what I'm remembering there, Mari Chat was definitely number 1. So yeah, it was very interesting to see that, because I thought Adrianette would be number 1, but it wasn't. So it was very cool to see that. I'm sorry, what? Yes, this photo. This was from, what was it called? Mega Leech. That's what it was. When Marinette was trying to trick, what's her name? Milan. I think it was Milan, right? She was like, ha ha. What was the phrase? I don't remember the phrase, because I don't think I watched it in English. So I don't remember what they were saying, like, give me their miraculous or something like that. So this was when she was trying to fool her. But yeah. Nice screenshot, I like it. If Adrian had divided the wrong kwami in Miracle Queen. Long, divide. Plague, divide. Uh-oh. Ladybug realizes, oops. Uh-oh. That'd be a quick way to get the reveal over with, I guess. Although knowing Marinette, she'd be like, oh, it must just be a coincidence. He must have just seen Aspic and really liked the design. So when he went and did it, then he just sort of mentally saw that. Or, well, Cat Noir wasn't there for that, though. So he wouldn't technically be able to know. Because technically, Aspic never really went outside. So I guess he wouldn't have known. I guess that doesn't work then. So Marinette would just have to be like, maybe it's just a coincidence in order to pass that one as okay. But I like this one. This is a good concept. Pretty sure Thomas is angry with Gloob right now. If Gloob's official YouTube channel hits 4 million subscribers, they will reveal something special from Miraculous. How season 5 ends, maybe? I'm really not looking forward to this. You guys know that I hate on Gloob, and I get tons of comments being like, why are you hating on Gloob? From people who live in Brazil. And I have nothing wrong with people who live in Brazil. Like, I don't care where Gloob is from, guys. I don't like how Gloob is spoiling things from the finale and, like, big things. Like, I like spoilers, just not spoilers that absolutely ruin the experience. So I don't understand the people who are like, but you just don't listen to the spoilers, or just don't do this, and nah. So it just annoys me a little bit that people are so self-centered, because Miraculous is a worldwide show, and if you stay in tune with the fandom, you're getting news from all across the world, not just your country. So just putting that out there. But anyway, not to anger any more fans of Gloob, I suppose. Yes. They are currently at 3.2, I think, or 2.8, or 3.8. It's either 2 or 8, I can't remember. But they're getting kind of close. It's still going to be a little while before they hit 4 million, I think. So we still got some time. And by the way, if you're subscribed to Gloob and you don't want spoilers, maybe unsubscribe. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer. Because I feel like they're just going to reveal something that, like Thomas said, maybe how Season 5 ends. So it's not going to be fun. They're going to reveal something pretty big. So, and yes, knowing Thomas, the way Thomas wants things, from what I remember, because I saw a tweet from him a long time ago, his ideal situation would be like how they do it on Netflix, right? So they have a season, and they just release the entire season all at once. That's how he would like it. No spoilers. He's on the extreme end of no spoilers. I like spoilers, just not ones that are super big and ruin the experience, right? Like small little teasers and, you know, trailers that don't reveal that, you know, Luca finds out their identities. Like that's kind of scummy. But, you know, just fun, cool little teasers, that's cool, right? I like that. That allows us to make theories. It allows us to talk. It gets us hype. So I think those teasers are all good. Gloob's teasers, on the other hand, are bad, I guess, just to put it bluntly. So, yes. And knowing that Thomas just absolutely despises anything that releases aside from the actual episode release, I'm sure he is furious with Gloob right now. And is actually, I'm willing to bet that he's trying to work behind the scenes to get them to stop. So, I don't know, maybe he'll be successful in that. And for the top post of the week, remember kids, don't be a marionette. This scene was creepy, but it was so funny. I was laughing so hard in this scene. Oh my gosh, guys. And I'm so glad SAMG animated this too, because just look at how beautiful it looks. It just looks really good. That's like one of the best looking episodes. I like it. It's got, you know, it's got the foreground, and then the background is blurred, sort of similar to what's going on here, because I got to do good camera and everything. Ah, man, just looks so good in this video, or I meant episode. But yeah, props to SAMG, because you guys are the real OGs. You make things look good, and I appreciate it. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. If Adrian had divided the wrong